All right. Let's do this.
Oh god, that's terrible. I can't
All right.
see. If I turn the camera back towards the sun, it just blinds you. But anyway, it's
Fine.
all good. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Farm Sim 25, and welcome back to our survival challenge with Jess, aka Strike Knight. And
Hey, everyone.
and tonight, it's all about corn, baby. Oh, the corn! We have over 80 acres of corn to harvest today, Jess.
Indeed, I'm excited because I've
80
never harvested corn, so I'm definitely looking
acres.
forward. And corn, does corn make wheat or corn make straw? Do we have the expandable? No, corn doesn't make straw. Um, I know that one of the extended mods or whatever, it's like you can extend what makes straw and what doesn't, but I don't think we have that.
Yeah, we don't have that.
Sweet, so we just gotta
It
do
would
it
be a little
corn.
weird to have straw made out of
Yeah,
corn
it would be kind of
stalk.
yeah, it would be kind of weird.
Welcome, everybody. Appreciate you guys all dropping in. Well, we better get this party started, or we're going to be here all night.
All night, all
All
night.
night long. All night.
Um, we only got one
Anyway,
harvester.
yeah, the harvester's all the way over. You teleported, cheater!
What?
Cheater!
Ooh.
Oh, we don't have our corn. Did we pick up a
Yeah.
corn thing? I think we did.
Oh yes, it's right here, right? This is it. Yeah.
Unfold the harvester.
Yeah, it's this one I'm scanning.
Yeah, I forgot it's the MacDon version. Ooh, I forgot this is fast harvester. We got racing tires and everything. Alright, it's gonna take me a second to get used to this thing again.
What am I doing?
Honestly? I don't know. Don't you have mowing to do? Didn't you say you had, like, you had to do today? For your buffalo?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Buffalo? Yeah, I was pretty certain, like, we had, like, multiple things that was getting harvested. Obviously, we got the corn. We got,
Yeah, we
like,
forgot.
80 acres of corn.
And are we still thinking about selling field 3695, or do you want to see if it'll lock onto that field?
Well, 36 and 35, once we harvest it, then we'll probably end up selling it, depending on how things go. I'll probably see if it changed after we harvest it, but yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, speaking of which, maybe I should start with that one since it's the farthest away. Right? We'll start with the
Yeah. Over my.
Also, I gotta harvest that one manually.
Oh, as long
Also,
as if it locks on, we're good.
can we fold this header? I don't think we can. I've got to find a way to get across this freaking thing because I can't go through here. Ah! We've put up so many things. All right, let's go this way, and I got to go around the buffalo. This thing is so fast. Yeah, maybe we didn't think this through.
Put silage on it.
Oh, never mind. I can make it. I believe. Now that we're here, I can just drive across your grass field. Now,
Yeah.
our corn should be right here.
Hopefully it locks on this. Look, there is a field.
It's probably not going to. But we can hope, right? Alright. Alright, here we go. Put it down. Bump into the field. Now, we are going to lower the speed of this thing. Because I am not harvesting at 100 and plus miles an hour. Jess!
It works.
It actually hooked up to the field. Well, I mean, this hooked up to the field. We'll see if the other stuff does.
It was when we kind of like plow it or do something
Yeah, yeah, we were trying to like do everything, the line and all that stuff.
Yeah, so we got water buffalo on my new tank.
Chase coming in, re-upping for 3 months. Thank you so much. Ah! Rock.
Turn this off.
All right, folks. Place your bets on how much corn we're gonna have when we harvest this 88 acres worth of corn. It's gonna be so much corn. Will we actually fill this harvester up? I think it holds 5 million.
Oh, 2.5.
Oh, is it 2.5? Okay.
Straight line now.
What up, MB, Zach, Levi, Joshy? Jess is in the chat. Kenneth. Matt's good to see you guys. Appreciate everybody dropping in. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. And Jess is obviously part of the stream, so if you guys want to check out her channel as well, make sure you guys head over and check out her perspective while she's mowing grass while I'm trying to mow all this freaking corn.
Yeah, mowing grass. And actually, I'm going to look to see if we do have that egg thing downloaded.
I was going to say, you know what it is. I don't know if I did or not.
Yeah, I'm going to look.
I know I loaded the stuff onto the trailer. Now we did get the autoload thing. Did you know how to do that? Because I haven't tested that yet.
Yeah.
We might want to get that started with the whole canola thing.
So if those are already prefabricated,
Right, the stuff that are already there won't work, but the new stuff will.
Will, yes. So any of the ones that are already pre-palletized that we have to put the button in. This grass? Okay, thanks for this one.
I'm just glad that this actually has field lines. Hopefully that stays that way for everything else. Next Warship streams, can I play Lepanto? Possibly, but I won't remember that. So you might have to remind me in the moment.
Oh, cool. So FYI, I was looking at consumables. So, like, say for example, the silage additive has 3 different types. You have the regular, then you have the Autoload pack mod, and then you have the liftable pallets and bales mod. So if we want the Autoload pack to work, we have to buy the ones that are
Right.
anything.
So anything that you don't want to have to pick up by hand, you would have to use the Autoload specific pallet for.
But I'm only buying one silage additive. That's all. It won't completely fill it up, but since I have like 1.88 meters,
Can I play the Schlieffen? I mean, I do.
Oh, did you get the Megatron skin? I think I saw your video of
Megatron? Or the Shredder?
Shredder.
Shredder.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's personal. Alright, we got that.
Actually, it might be this one. I don't remember. One of those German battleships. It's got the Megatron skin.
I just realized I can't hire ASB.
What up, Kansas? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Y'all have been burning the midnight oil with all these convoys you've been doing. Man, I went to bed this morning, Oregon, and everybody was still up doing convoys. Y'all are crazy.
And Oregon's still streaming right now, isn't he? Like, I know he's started doing on 307 unless he stops streaming. It's from there ago.
I didn't see it. Yo, Matt's coming in, re-upping for 24 months as well. Thank you guys so much. But
Yeah,
Kansas, this should be right up your alley, man. We got about 88 acres of corn to harvest today.
Okay, so go to band. I like that.
We are literally in Kansas right now. We got all the corn. Oh, I forgot to look at it on the map. So for those of you who don't know, all of these fields, these two fields, these two fields, these two fields, and these three fields are all corn that we're harvesting today. It adds up to about 88 acres, which is a lot of acreage. But with the Colossus, it won't be too bad, because we can harvest kind of fast. Look at this. I got racing wheels on my harvester. Got white letter wheels. You mean Jess is making decisions without me?
It's only $6,530. Alright. Very. Something again.
Oh, you're doing your forage harvesting. Gotcha.
46 miles an hour doing 50 meters.
That seems a bit excessive. You're going to be done in like 3 minutes. What are you going to do with the rest of the time while I'm sitting here harvesting all the corn?
I gotta do some production stuff.
I was gonna say, the reason I say that is because you're gonna be done so quick, and then you'd be just sitting around waiting for me to finish harvesting corn. Even harvesting at 24 miles an hour, which I think is reasonable for the amount of work we're gonna be doing, it's gonna take a while. And we'll have fun till her daddy takes a cheaper away. So I saw this clip today. I was watching clips on Facebook. People were posting some clips that weren't political for once. I know, crazy. I didn't realize that was legal nowadays. I thought everybody was required to post only political crap on Facebook from now on. But anyway, a couple of my friends posted a link to a video, and it said, people in their 70s are the only ones that will know all these songs. And I was like, oh, all right, bet. And so I watched it, and I knew every single song except one. One song got away from me. And I just never heard that song in my life, so I was like, wait, I guess, fair enough. But all the other ones I knew by heart, which was pretty hilarious. If I really had to pick what is one of my favorite ships, again, like what are the criterias? Like, you know my favorite ships. You see me play them. But like, are we talking battleship, a destroyer, a cruiser?
Yeah, don't even include carrier, we know you.
No, we don't play carriers. I play Louisiana, does that count?
I just think battle carrier.
That's my favorite carrier then. But my favorite battleship is always going to be USS Iowa, but any of the Iowas will do, whether it's New Jersey, Missouri, or Iowa. They're all fantastic. I also love the Montana and Ohio. Yamato, obviously, fantastic. Love it. Yeah, I mean, I play a little bit of everything. So, like, just because I like one particular ship more than others doesn't mean that it's necessarily the best of the best. It's just what I prefer. I knew you were going to ask what the reference was, so I was like, yeah, really? Because we're the best of the best of the best, sir.
He's just really, really excited to be here, so I have no idea why.
Such a shame that he had to go like full crazy mode there for a little bit.
Yeah, they're playing his wife.
Yeah, could be. But it's so cringe watching him do interviews ever since, because like there's always an interview, right? And he can be so cringe in interviews. It's like, I don't know, man. Like, I get it. I would be socially awkward as crap if I'm getting interviewed. So I get it, but man, it's so cringe watching him do any interviews. Because he just seems so uptight, like he's so on defense about anything that comes his way. Because he's waiting for that moment where they inevitably drop the bomb, right? What are you doing, Harvester? I was in a straight line with the thing that I'm trying to lock onto. How are you going to turn 90 degrees the other direction? Seriously. Anyway. What up, Nuts? How's it going? Dauntless as well. Appreciate you guys dropping in. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. We're out here harvesting all the corn today. We got about 88 acres of corn for those of you just tuning in.
That's when they inevitably ask Will Smith about, so why did you punch her or stop her?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's so on defense waiting for the question to happen. It's going to happen. He just, every interview that I've seen him in since has just been him sitting there going, oh my goodness, you know, trying to, like, he's trying to make jokes, but he's so on defensive that the jokes don't land like they used to. It's cringe.
And I like him still, I do. I think it's his wife. His wife.
Well, I mean, he laughed at the joke initially until he decided to look over at his wife, and his wife was not laughing. And as somebody who also has alopecia, I get it. Trust me. Like, I actually get it. But at the same time, like, you got to be able to take a joke. Like, for God's sakes. If you're that upset about everything, like, maybe you need to do some introspection. You know, it's a joke. We're having fun. You weren't the only one he called out and made jokes about. And it wasn't even like it was a mean joke. It was just kind of funny. But everybody tried to, like, stand up for her because she's got alopecia, and I'm like, well, I get it, but so do I. But if somebody made a joke like that after I had to shave my head because I had too many bald spots, then I would be probably laughing about it too. I don't want to have to shave my head, but if I have to, I have to. It is what it is.
Honestly, one comedian I love is Dave Chappelle, and he made jokes about, you know, trans folks, and I fucking find it hilarious. Because it's like, you're like,
jokes are jokes, man. If you can, if it's meant out of malice, you'll know, right? Like, if it's a joke, it's a joke. But people take things so goddamn seriously everywhere. It doesn't matter what the jokes are about. Like, it's just everything. Nobody can take a joke nowadays. It's just impossible. It's like nobody can separate what is a joke and what isn't a joke. If something is meant out of malice, you'll know. It's just like me today. I went to the gas station to pick up a thing of ice cream because I have a problem. But I went to the gas station to pick up a thing of ice cream, and what the heck? Oh, I should raise that. That might help me get over the rocks. But as I'm in the gas station, one of there's two guys standing there. Both these guys are younger, probably in their late teens, right? But these two guys that are in the gas station, I'm pretty confident are two of the people that yell terrible things about me when I'm, like, walking down the street, right?
yeah.
They kept side-eyeing me while I'm walking past them. And then I went to the freezer, grabbed my ice cream, turned around, and they're staring at me, and they try to look away as I look at them. And all I can look at them and go is just like, look, if you want to say something, go ahead. Now's your chance. Go ahead, say something, anything. But they won't. They never can. Right? They just will not, because they know that actions have consequences. Driving your car down the road and yelling things at people when they're not going to be able to do anything back is one thing. But when you're standing feet away from somebody, you ain't going to say nothing. That's just how it works, right? Because actions have consequences. If something is meant out of malice, it ain't a joke. But the jokes, at the end of the day, if they are jokes and they are funny, I don't care what you joke about. It's hilarious. But it's not gotta be. It's gotta be in the right place. It can't be out of a place of malice, like I said. And we all know what that is. Like, let's not get it twisted. Like, we know the difference between somebody making a racially charged, funny joke and somebody who's actually racist, right? Same thing. Like, some of the funniest comedians that I've had are racial as hell. And it's funny. People make fun of white people all the time. It's hilarious. But it's one of those things. It's like, people cannot take jokes. They just can't. No matter what it is. So there's and the worst part is, usually it ain't even the people that the joke is about that get offended. It's other people getting offended for other people. Which makes no sense.
Yeah. Dang it.
My friend Dare does that sometimes. I would. She's like Mama Bear, right? She comes out of nowhere and she's like, I'll whoop ass. Let me at him. And she's like 5'4". I'm 6'1". I'm like, don't worry, Dare. If I ever need to get into a fight, I think I'll take care of myself. I don't need you to fight for me, but I'm glad that you're willing. But it is hilarious, man. She goes full Mama Bear energy. It's hilarious. What up, RC Mark? How's it going? Adam as well. Appreciate you guys dropping in. Ice cream is always needed. Well, the problem isn't that ice cream is always needed. It's that I always have ice cream. That's the problem.
If you have to have ice cream, get Breyers Carb Smart ice cream.
Or just don't get ice cream.
No, you can still. I still eat it. Like, I'm okay to eat it.
But my problem is I can't, because I just eat all of it. And each tub is 2,000 plus calories.
That's why you buy the ones that have 6 ice cream bars in it.
What up, paramedic?
They have fudge, they have ice cream sandwich style, and they have like a vanilla caramel one, which is really good. It's caramel as well. And then there's one of them. But they come with 6 bars. We have Breyers Carb Smart. They're low in sugar, low in fat. That's the ones I get.
I had the Buckeye Blast that I was telling you about the last time. It's so good.
I keep expecting to drive over here and see a freaking super field.
A sunflower seed field? Oh, is it because of the color on the map?
No, soccer field. The guy that redid the hymns when I came through. And I actually rerouted the train so you could actually freaking use it.
What up, Jacob? Have I tried Blackberry Dr. Pepper? I have not. It probably is pretty good, because normal Dr. Pepper has like a cherry sub flavor. So, I would imagine it's probably got a good flavor to it. But I don't drink a whole lot of pop anymore, so.
I don't think this thing's going to pick up any of these pallets. I'm just going to throw them on.
Like a chocolate banana malt ice cream. Nice. I used to have malted ice cream when I was a kid. It was like a protein ice cream that used to be at the gas station in town. Come in like a little cup. About probably 16-ounce cup.
Okay, man.
It was called Power Malt, actually. I think that was actually what it was called. But it was actually really good. It was like a chocolate malt. Real good.
Oh, wait. Oh, it's actually refilling the,
Yes.
It's actually doing the pallets, even the ones that have been here already.
Nice.
Over here. It's just kind of touchy.
Almost ran into the corn. That would have been bad. As if we don't have another 80 acres to harvest. So I finished the first 2 fields. I'm working on the second field. This is one of the bigger fields.
Triggers, I think, at the like kind of the back.
Just curious as to how much corn we're going to get off this field, or these fields, man. We're already at 176,000 liters.
Rodney, I don't think it's getting added until May.
Oh, speaking of, did I add the corn dryer mod? I don't remember. I hope I did it. Because then we can get more money out of a corn. Like double the price. It would be a building under factories called the corn dryer.
It is so weird. Why does it do the corn like, or the bleh?
No, I didn't add it to this series. I know I added it on my other one, but I don't see it. So, no corn dryer yet. Maybe next week we'll add that.
This Autoload thing is not the perfect thing, but at least I'm not figuring out that. It like keeps clicking L3 a bunch of times. It takes a lot of time.
Nice. Well, that'll definitely come in handy for the eggs eventually, and then also for the canola pallets. Because that's a lot of canola oil every year. And with the server lag, it makes it hard to load everything by hand.
Oh, I forgot. You have to move and then click. You can move a little bit and then click L3. It's like it's stopped.
I'll take your word for it.
I watched what was this stream or video of someone doing it.
Farmer Cop?
No, actually it was a different one.
It's like Farmer Cop's usually where I go for any sort of like tutorials. He's so good at tutorial videos.
Yeah, like
Alright, we're about to hit 200,000 liters of corn. Imagine how much money we're going to make off of these fields when we plant them all with soybeans. Because I think this is only like $400 a 1,000 liters or something like that. Either way, I think our financial advisor would approve of our land purchases from the last episode, considering they are now bearing fruit. What up, Timbo? Time for an Autoload trailer. Jess already technically has that.
I actually have that experiment on my screen. You can see it. Not the greatest one, but it works. Right now I'm picking up the canola. Just putting on this thing, so it's testing it.
Better than picking them up by hand. I don't know why the Autoload. There's got to be something that changed about 25 that has thrown everybody off with the Autoloading, because like the bales have been around, like Autoloading bales have been around since the beginning of 25, but everything else, not so much. So I'm sure there's a reason.
But it has a, I'm backing up to it. It has a very wide
Pickup radius.
back. Yeah, pickup sensor in the back. So like I'm like in the middle of it and picking up all from all 5 rows of canola.
Nice.
So, but it's just randomly picking them as because you hit L3, it'll stop, and then you back up or pull forward a little bit, and it'll start picking up again. If you don't see it picking up, then you have to hit L3 again. So.
But going forward, once you get it all loaded to begin with, at least going forward, you should be able to just park it next to the place that's going to have it and just automatically load it. our poplar's not ready to harvest yet, so there's that.
And then I know at the end of last week's, I did all fertilizing for the soybeans. Or not soybeans, but
Canola.
canola.
Soybeans. Soon enough, Jess, soon enough. Next April, we'll be planting all the soybeans. And I'll let you plant them. Oh.
Yeah, I'd be worker stopping. No.
You'll get to plant 88 acres of soybeans. All the soybeans. I should probably check on the chickens at some point. I'm sure they got food. Because now that we should start to see a lot more chickens. Because once you get a certain number of chickens, they're gonna double every like month.
Alright, so this this autoload pallet holds 34,000 liters of whatever time.
Nice.
So I'm gonna park this over here and then grab another. So I'll have two. Make a lot of sense.
So I'm assuming you're talking about like the trailer holds 34 pallets of whatever.
Yes, 34,000 liters. So it doesn't look like 34 pallets. It looks more like crates, to be honest. Yeah, because they're in rows of 5, 10, 15, 17 crates. So technically, each crate is worth 2 pallets. So each, let me look at it. I think you can put them in. Yeah, so I think it's 17, it shows 17 actual large crate pallets. It doesn't tell you, but if there's 34,000 liters in each pallet, it's worth 2,000.
Nice.
Not that one. Can we go finish? Maybe something like that.
December, I believe. November, December, something like that. So very soon.
Hey, Dan. I just thought of something else. So, I think I've mentioned this already, but with the Colossus mod for the root crop harvester, we can actually do like sugar beets and like all things that require 2 people. You can actually do it just with 1 machine.
Yeah, I mean, that was one thing that we had already talked about, was that now we should be able to do everything with the Colossus stuff. Pretty sure that you were asking about that the other day in your stream, and I mentioned the Colossus, because it's got all the different things. So it's got like a sugar cane and all that stuff. I forgot. When I'm not using the speed limiter, it's kind of crazy how quickly this thing can.
Well, next month, so I can be loading it this morning.
Grab this last little section, and then this field will be done.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think Master Ferguson.
You liked Massey Ferguson? Dude, I'm telling you what, the transmission for the Massey Fergusons is so nice compared to like the John Deere transmission. Like, at least for the one tractor that I was using, the John Deere was like real clunky. Whereas the automatic transmission of the Massey Ferguson that I was using, the newer one, was so nice. You're welcome.
And then I even got my my fertilizer / manure / lime spreader, looking like the colors of it.
How much land did we acquire in the last episode? I don't remember the exact total, but I know it was total corn that was planted was 88 acres.
Yeah, it was quite a bit.
Roughly.
What is it?
Oh, don't you dare start yawning already.
Alright. Let's hold up on a nap. Give it a 2-hour nap.
No yawning allowed. This is a yawn-free zone.
Yeah, we require a lot from them. A lot. Oh, I'm over here. Let me check my fertilizer.
But we did buy the 2 fields over there on the left side of the map that I harvested first. Those were part of the purchases. We caught 3 pieces of land in the back side of the map that I'll be going to later. So there's 5 different chunks of land.
Oh man, my food is almost done too.
And
I just want water drip.
And I think that technically the place that we bought for canola was part of the last harvest, or last thing too. But I could be wrong. That might have been the previous stream. When we expanded the field. Remember, we cut the one field down, and then I bought that other property, and we turned that into an extension. I think that was either last stream or the one before.
I know last one we also bought the North 40 field.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about with the one I'll be visiting shortly.
The North 40. I like calling them North 40. But yes, yeah, let's field 2 to add on our more, to keep up our canola production. So close. There's like one row, like one part row of fertilizer.
You know, we could just turn on AI to automatically buy and stuff, fertilizer and lime. Of course, we don't lime, but could turn that on. But it does cost 50% more to do it that way. Or at least it used to. I would assume it's the same.
It always add productions that make their own lime and fertilizer.
That's a mod.
You have to put in ingredients to create it.
I know, but it's a mod.
Which one do you
Who knows, this might be the last week that Jess and I have this Hootan Pantai going.
What?
It might be time to start fresh.
Man, we're not doing a lot. Plus there's a lot of new maps to pick from.
And we can get to a point where we go, no poplar allowed. Make the progression a little bit slower. I don't know. I've just been thinking. Because I mean, we have pretty much done everything we can do on this map. Like, we own basically everything.
Everything.
Like, we own literally the entire, like, middle farmable part of the map anyway. There's a couple of fields down here that we could buy up real quick and turn that into a field or whatever, but yeah, for the most part, all of the farmable stuff in the middle of the map has been bought. We just got to do the farm build at some point where we build up the farmyard and maybe tear down the house and redo the house.
Yep. You're from greenhouse. I'll be in
What do you mean you're going to be in charge of what?
the greenhouse.
Oh, I was going to say, like, we going to work together, Jess. We're going to design together. Actually, what I was thinking is we could split the build up into 2 different sections, right? We would have, like, the yard area, and then we would have, like, the housing area and a horticulture area. You know what I'm saying? So, like, one of us could be in charge of the yard layout. The other could be in charge of, like, the horticulture and the house. Something like that. I don't know. Just spitballing. But that way we're both involved in the designing, because I like doing that as well. I like doing the design, the, like, layout and all that stuff, farm work. And now that we're getting to that point where we're, like, getting ready to maybe think about wrapping up the series, it's time to do a full build. That'd be like a whole episode of us just having fun with that. What up, Sirach? How's it going?
Like I said, there are so many maps to choose from. I'd be happy to do. I think my
Keep your Yoshi's World or whatever it is, Super Mario World, or I forget what it is. Yoshi's Island.
I finished fertilizing the grass bed.
How am I doing? I'm doing good, man. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well as well. Alright, so we are about halfway done with this field, maybe a little bit further than halfway done. And we are currently up to 330,000 liters of corn. That is a lot of corn. Uh-oh. What'd you do?
Some helper over my your tractor.
What did you do? You did not dump it into the river again.
I'm not paying attention.
You dumped it into the river again.
Nope. Apparently I like grinding the brake.
Oh. Have fun with that.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, I'm busy working.
Stop.
We got a harvest to do, Jess. I know it's hard for you to remember.
I'm parked this thing so perfectly dead center that I'm just spinning my tires. Factory reset this thing.
Or you could just get another tractor and bump it.
Man.
We do have other tractors. But yeah, if you don't have any like drain or anything in a trailer, like yeah, you
No,
can just reset it.
No, it was the empty one I was trying to. And, it was the empty auto pallet loader thing.
What up, Kenneth? Mom and Dad are fighting!
That's the practicing stick real quick. Yeah, so exactly. It was apparently putting grind with a tractor. And actually, I was better
Tony
on
Hawk's
a
Pro Tractor.
I was better on a scooter, like doing scooter tricks, than I was on skateboard.
I remember the good old-fashioned Tony Hawk games, man.
It's funny when
Whatever
everyone
happened?
sees like, oh my god, that's Tony Hawk. It's like, he's just like, oh. Like he's just so unrecognizable to people.
That's what happens when you get famous as a kid. You get older, nobody knows you.
Like, ooh, I'm Tony Hawk. Holy shit, who's Tony Hawk?
Nowadays, they'd be like, "Who's Tony Hawk?"
I know. There's no even big skateboarder that I know of. The only one I know is Tony Hawk.
But most of the big sports nowadays are, you know, like your BMX and motocross and stuff like that. I don't even know if skateboarding is still a thing. I'm sure it is, but haven't seen anything for a while. Keep getting all the land you can and plant high-yield crops, raise more chickens and cows. I mean, we've got all the chickens and the cows that we're going to need for a while. We got, what, I don't know how many buffalo, how much room for buffalo do you have?
Okay.
I think it was 200 and something.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten to the 200.
Yeah, we haven't made it that far yet. And they're already consuming like 10,000 liters a month. So they're going to go through a lot of food. But think of all that buffalo mozzarella. Speaking of which, did we ever buy the dairy?
We haven't bought the dairy yet.
I know we were waiting for extra to get the milk and stuff.
Yeah, we're starting to produce milk a little bit faster.
Well, I'm almost done with field number 3.
And Spartan was worried what the hell I would be doing if I finished all the milling. It's called getting myself unstuck. Still working.
Well, we're coming up on 400,000 liters by the time I get done with this field. And then I've got the, what, 3 fields in the back? I thought you said you were resetting.
Look at this. Oh, it literally is. Oh, I gotta reset this thing too.
say, I thought you already said you were resetting.
I reset my my trailer, but I didn't think the frickin' or tractor, but the trailer wasn't stuck, and it
What up,
was stuck
Simpin?
on.
You smell money potential? It is money potential.
Yeah, we're gonna make some buffalo mozzarella and then have some buffalo chicken with it.
I don't think that's how that works.
Buffalo mozzarella and buffalo chicken on a pizza. Oh, speaking of pizza, it was yesterday. I was at Aldi's, and oh, hang on, I'll look at it.
Can we just call this place Buffalo Chicken Ranch?
I like it.
Buffalo
No,
Chicken
Buffalo
Ranch.
Ranch. Oh, Buffalo Ranch.
But we have chickens, and we can call it Buffalo Chicken.
Fine, Buffalo Chicken Ranch. Do it like a little hyphen then, like a little dash.
Buffalo Ranch just not fun. Gotta make fun of it. It's Buffalo Chicken Ranch.
So I was at Aldi's yesterday. So my wife, after we got done with our anniversary dinner, we went shopping, and we were very excited to go grocery shopping. So I'm gonna get older. I'm getting excited about groceries and shopping.
I don't get excited about groceries because when I go to the grocery store, all I can think about is I am so broke. There is no way I could financially recover from this.
So they had wraps. They had these wraps I hadn't seen before, and they're made out of hummus. So they had 3.5
Chickpeas.
grams of fat, very low, zero sugar, and then 12 grams of protein. They had red pepper, and then they had other original. But it had two meal designs on the back, like, you know, hey, try this with it. One of them was a roasted red pepper chicken wrap, which sounded really good. You like spread a little bit of hummus on it, and some feta, and chicken, and blah blah blah, and roll it up. And I was like, okay, I can do that, you know. And then the other one was a buffalo chicken pizza. So you take the wrap, you bake it for like 3 minutes, take it out, you sprinkle your chicken, your mozzarella cheese, some blue cheese crumbles, mix the chicken with the buffalo sauce obviously before putting it on it, and throw it back in there for like 5 minutes. And there you go. You got a buffalo chicken pizza. I don't know the blue cheese crumbles though, but the mozzarella would be fine though. But it just sounded so good. I was like,
Yeet!
You're eating over there. We're gonna buy a chain of bundle jets.
I stopped it.
So Rodney gets that. I'm gonna get Rodney. I'm not interested in the bundle chains. I'll get the Rodney just so I can have a complete set of 3.
Alright, here we have the back fields, aka the North
None of
40s.
this- Like none of them. Even the skins, like I like the turtle skin, but it's on a ship I don't have. So it doesn't behoove me to get it. I do have the Schlieffen, so I'm interested in the Shredder. So I would only buy the Shredder skin, you know, Shredder Commander, Shredder guys, and then the Shredder skin for the Schlieffen. And I'd do it. Kind of like I did with the GK. That I am interested in. Because there is a specific chain, or chain, specific camo.
What up, Reed?
and I did not get, which would be, which was, what's Megatron's right hand? The one that's always sniveling and whining. Starscream. Because that's for a carrier.
Shocker.
So that one I will be getting, once they come out in May. Because I just didn't have the money to get it. I got all the other ones. I did random stuff.
I can't believe
So
that this like whole corner was one continuous.
What I might do is buy a bunch of pizza boxes, and if I happen to get it, I get it. I'm not gonna buy them. Hopefully, I get the shredder, and if I don't get the shredder or the Schlieffen skin, I will buy that separate. But I will.
Do I know when the Transformers commanders are coming back? No idea, brother man.
Beginning of May.
Transformers?
Yes, it was part of your.
Oh yeah,
thing.
the patch notes. Yeah, I was gonna say if it's something that I don't remember all that stuff. I just read it on the paper and then instantly forget it.
Jordan, we do not have this set up for auto or multiplayer, so I unfortunately cannot.
Huh?
Someone asked if they could join me on the server.
Oh. I mean, technically, the answer to that would be yes, but currently no.
Yeah, currently no.
The other
Alright.
part of it is I set the server up, and the maximum we can have
Yeah,
is
yeah.
6 people on the server,
I,
unfortunately.
they, they, they don't actually add anything, but what they do add is the guys is where, hey, on this day, if you do this, you get plus GXP or whatever shit is doing. But yeah, they're just guises, they're not commanders. I wish they were commanders. Like the Transformers are commanders, they're not guises.
Yeah, but
So I
God
don't
forbid
understand.
we have 5 gajillion commanders. We don't need any more commanders. I don't mind the
I mean, it's
guises, but man, the
but it's so
commanders,
weird.
it's so stupid to have 3 gajillion
They just,
commanders when you only have 500 ships.
yeah. I just wish they had made the Turtles and Shredder and Krang commanders, because they did it for the Transformers. And Turtles are more closer to my heart than the Transformers.
Yeah, I don't really care about any of it, to be honest.
Barton doesn't care, everybody. News flag. News alert. Alert, alert.
Because deep down inside, you know you need me on that wall.
I don't know where one's from. I found him from.
You probably know this line then. I want answers. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
I know the line, just don't know the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that's from, oh shit, is that Few Good Men?
Yes. Jack Nicholson.
Oh, that was Jack Nicholas. Jack
Nicholas.
Nicholson or
Yes.
Nicholson?
I don't know. I always get his name mixed up with the goddamn golfer.
Yeah.
I think it's Nicholson,
Yeah.
right?
I think it's Nicholson. Yeah.
Because
Jack
I think
Nicklaus.
Nicholas was the golfer. I could be wrong. I always get him mixed up with the golfer. I know the two apart if I see them and if I hear them, but yeah, their names hard to remember. Need to go back over commanders and give more skills. I mean, do they really?
And you gotta go over specifically what you have to do. Like, I already completed this week's part of the campaign and the weekly assignment, so I have maxed out what I'm gonna get for the marathon. For the I don't know what the ship is. Some German cruiser. But no, you have to look specifically what it wants you to do. Like, some of them may say, I need you to get 15 kills, I need you to get 10 citadels, I need you to get blah blah blah. But you can also do it, you don't have to do it in standard mode, just you can do it in Wartails and get it done that way, all the way up until, actually technically you can do them all. So if you're doing Wartails for the last one, you would have to, yeah, the missions. Yeah, you go to missions, it'll show whatever week 1, and it specifically tells you what you need to do to complete each thing. Okay. Alright, canola has been collected. You completed those 2. Yeah, so you've just been playing just to play then.
We're approaching 500,000 liters of corn.
I collected yesterday on my multiplayer stream, I collected 1.8 million liters of straw.
Straw's one thing. Grass is another. You know, grass and straw, they have a lot of volume. But corn? That's a lot of corn. It's like soybeans. Like, I'm pretty sure we get about double the yield of corn.
Me too, Match roast. I do too. I like roast. As long as they rotate and just don't have the same missions. I mean, another thing they should do is rotate. Like right now, you get bonuses for playing Soviet, American, and British. They should rotate that. And also do different missions. Like they should have a set of like 9 to 12 missions, which they're probably not going to do. Different scenarios. Like I said, they're probably not going to do it. They're like, oh, 3 is perfect. No, it'll last for like 6 months, 6 months.
Here's the thing. I see wargaming seeing that, and if it gets popular, somehow finding a way to monetize it. They'll be like, oh yeah, we're dropping a new mission bundle. You gotta buy this new crate that gives you a chance to get one of the new missions that you can do in War Tales.
Well, they'll do it for a new map. We're gonna monetize maps.
Would not surprise me. They have no qualms about monetizing literally everything in the game.
Oh, I was also watching Farmer Cop. Did you know that the next pack...
What up, C-Mart?
Plus 10% bonus?
Yes. Already do that. I already said that to you once, and then I also told you that if you harvest something that drops straw, you get more bonus on the fruit side of it, so the grain, but you lose straw.
You lose straw.
But I already told you that, but of course you don't listen to me.
Ooh, Rory McIlroy beats Justin Rose in playoff to win first.
See what I mean?
Yes. Sorry, but I've been keeping up on the Masters tournament. It is Sunday. Oh my god, I just realized that.
Wow. You did have a rough weekend.
No, because I'm so used to streaming on Saturdays, doing this, and it's Sunday.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you, like, do you have papers to grade, curriculum to get ready to do?
Yeah, we're good to go. I did all that. I did all that. My kids are ready. Well, they're adults, but my students are ready. They're doing pretty well. I'm very pleased with that. Let's see. We need to.
Got a message from somebody. Probably yes. Running 2 right now. I don't know what you're talking about. What are we talking about? Let's just say having so many fields. Need a lot of tractors. Yeah, I mean, definitely. I get that.
Why'd you send me that? You sent me pictures. Oh, the colorful selection? Spectral ball. Oh, that. Okay, that's what you're. It's called colorful selection and then the crates.
See, I get weary when people send me pictures. I have been caught so many times where somebody randomly sends me a picture and I'm like, well, what the fuck, man? Who does that? Who just randomly sends a picture to somebody like that? Like, what's wrong with you? Alright, you didn't have to go in there, Jess. You could beat around the bush a little bit.
Yeah, but you know what the funny thing is? You want to know what I've done to people like that? I sent a dick pic back.
You can't do that anymore.
And they'll be like, oh my god, what is this? And I'll be like, what? Brand, I'm like, yeah, fine.
I was gonna say, you can't do that anymore.
I know, I can't. That's okay, I've saved the picture.
Keepsake.
Oh, okay. Man, this dairy is $210,000. It's got a big old noob on it. It's a triangular shaped building, so you don't even need a lot of space. My newer pit the slurry pit is bigger than the dairy factory.
Alright, so the top part of the field is done. We got one more section to deal with, and we will be done with our gigantimum corn harvest. We are at 500,000 liters of corn right now. Oh my god. It has taken an hour. I mean, that's taken an hour to harvest at 24 miles an hour. I'm no expert, but that means that we've harvested over 24 miles. which is kind of crazy.
24 miles.
Now, obviously, that's not 100% accurate because we know that, you know, some of it has been this or that, but, you know, slowing down, turning around, that sort of thing.
Potential cornbread in that tank. Well, we don't have. I have the mods, but Spartan does not have the mods for that on this. But I know I can make corn tortillas.
I already had to expand the server once to add more mods. I'm not doing it again. All right. I mean, we do have plenty of room for mods right now, but still. Like, I don't think you quite understand the gravity of the annoyance it is to actually add mods to the server. Because every time you give me some random mod, I've got to go through a drop-down list that has thousands of mods on it to try to find that specific mod. There's no way to search. There's no way to, like, categorize things. It is just straight up a drop-down menu with thousands of mods that I have to read through to find the specific mod that you want. Just wanted to throw that out there. Miss, oh, it's a mod. We should totally add this. You're not the one having to deal with it.
No.
You just get to log in and be like, oh, my game's not working. And I'd be like, well, have you downloaded the mods? And you'd be like, oh, let me download the mods. And then you download the mods. And then you're like, hey, it's still not working for me. It's definitely your fault. Meanwhile, I'm already on the server sitting there staring at it. I'm like, oh, it's perfectly fine here. Restart your stupid PlayStation. Because PlayStation's weird for some reason. Sometimes, like, the PlayStation doesn't actually update the farm sim when you download the mod, so you have to, like, close out the game and then restart it. It's so weird. So weird. That's why nobody likes PlayStation. That's why most people play on PlayStation. Not this game. Most people play PC. What the? There's a strike knight in my field.
Cornfield with stop bullet.
You got yeeted. You about got eaten. Yeah, I mean, we're going to be close to 600,000 liters, if not over it. Give me a search. Well, it ain't giants. It's actually, it's, what is the, try to, G-Portal. Well, I guess it technically is Giants, because Giants has their own, like, server thing. The G-Portal accesses their interface. So, like, yeah, I guess it would be Giants in a way. I don't care whose problem it is, but somebody needs to work on it. Give me a search menu so that when I'm looking for a specific mod, I can just type in the goddamn name of the mod and be like, oh, there it is. Instead of going through thousands of mods in a drop-down. It's like, oh, we're up to 700 pages. Thanks.
Let me show you what I'm farming. So this 44, 45, 43, I call that the North 40s field. Added all corn. 9 and 8 were corn. 7 and 6 were corn. And 35 and 36, and eventually 37 will be corn.
You say corn weird.
What do you mean I say it weird? Corn.
Kind of reminded me of that lady that had the, like, New York accent.
Uh-huh.
When she'd be like, you know the lady from Ghostbusters that answered the phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, her accent. That's the way you sound when you say corn. Instead of just saying corn, you like say coin.
Corn.
It's just weird. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it.
We're going to be rotating any pots that you said, Payne. Oh yeah, that was the lady from Ghostbusters.
Think about what you're trying
Yeah,
to do to me.
crop rotation with our corn. So we'll do soybeans, well, corn, then soybeans. Corn, then soybeans.
All right, folks, we got one more pass to go, and it looks like we're going to have just over 550,000 liters of corn. And if you cut that number in roughly half, that's how much soybeans we're going to get off these fields. But there you go. That should be all of our corn harvested.
And we don't sell corn until next
June.
year. Yes.
Soybeans and corn sell in June.
June. Oh, they both sell in June?
Yep.
Mm.
They get planted the same month. They get harvested the same month. They sell in the same month. It's weird how that works. All right, so the only land that we would really even consider buying, because most of this land is like the really annoying trees to have to deal with, and I just can't be bothered. I mean, we could get that mod to yeet trees now.
Free F1, the one I showed you? Yes.
What do you mean the one you showed me? I have a video on the mod. You crazy girl.
I already knew about it. I even did.
But you can't say that you showed me. I've been sitting here going through a freaking lumber series for the last 10 months or whatever it's been since the game came out. I've been looking for something like a Tree Be Gone ever since. Testing every goddamn mod that shows up that even claims to be something similar. And none of them work at all until the print off.
Did you like my selling video there for it? It was like 2 minutes. Come on down. Bye.
I haven't watched your video. You think I stop by and watch your videos? Psh. I drop into live streams. I can't watch your videos.
Minutes. It's only 2 minutes.
I'm supposed to put this in here, right?
Yes.
Okay. Holy crap, this thing gets rid of a lot of stuff real quick.
Yeah, it does. Alright, now go fold and put your toys away.
Think about what you're trying to do to me. Yeah, think.
So corny.
Freedom. Whee. Well, this harvester might be a little too fast, I'll be honest.
Oh, the salesman video and wording was funny? Yeah, that was shooting from the hip the entire time. I did not prepare that shit at all. What the fuck? Good.
Why'd you get in it?
I wanted to. Trying to fix it.
Yeah, but I'm trying to unstick myself from you. I was gonna say, I'm trying to unstick myself from you, and I think you...
Smack me again! Oh my goodness!
I'm sorry, it's got a long pipe. Okay, it's hard not to run into stuff when you've got 3,000 horsepower.
I don't know, Bane. No idea.
All right, well, we're done with that.
I'm supposed to be a toy farmer, but you can't change. Hey, you can't change your name? Oh. I mean, I was able to add mine, like where it says Jessica Berry, and then quote in
All right. The fact that you brought up Dewey Decimal in my chat is kind of funny. Anyway.
Oh, I see it.
Are we done? Have we checked on the chickens?
I haven't. I've only checked on the moves.
You didn't check on the chickens. You were over here next to the moo cows, and you never checked on the... Oh my god, why is there so many... What is this? Oh, it's like weird textured plants. God, I was like, what is that? The chia pets are taking over. No, we're good. So the cows, the buffalo, they're doing good.
2 times in 14 days. Okay, we'll just wait after the 14 days.
We only have 48 buffalo, and they're already going through 10,000 liters a month. Oh, you're going to be busy before long.
Oh, I know. All right,
but we are up to... Oh, my God. I just realized this chicken coop can hold over 2,000 chickens.
Oh,
we're going to have all the chickens. Also, I need to get some food for the chickens, I think. That's going to be a thing. Probably ought to teleport over there. I mean, there could have been somebody working on this while I was, like, doing all the things.
I wasn't paying attention to your chickens.
I did bring them up earlier. Just throw that out there.
Agony.
Where is my black tractor? My McCormick?
It is parked over by the oil mill. You cannot have it.
Why?
Because it's doing stuff.
That's the... I guess I'll stick with the Deutzfahr.
No, use the smaller one.
That is the Deutzfahr.
Oh, is that what that is? Oh.
You don't even know your own tractor!
I just know I like it. My favorite.
Gosh. What am I going to do with you? All right.
Okay.
Well, I can only hold like 9,000 liters. So.
Holy speed.
Wait, this is the wrong one. Where's our trailers?
They're all being used. You have one that has eggs on it, and then the other one is
No, the like bulk trailers.
oh, holding canola oil.
Huh?
Another one. Holding canola. Just go over the oil mill and you'll see. Go, woman. Go over the oil. You know, you could just like instead of clicking on it, you could just fast travel to it with like the cars stuff. Oh no, I'm watching, literally watching how you select this shit. Yeah, there's one trailer that's full of canola, and then those two
Yeah,
are.
but that's not a bulk. Well, I guess it's technically a bulk.
Yeah, that's what they are.
Oh yeah, we swapped out to these things, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's still holding.
So I still have one of those over there. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
I thought for some reason that was like your forage wagon thingamajig. Anyway.
I got rid of that because I could just use the forage harvester and just harvest straight into the thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I'll use this one.
Wholesale. We're selling chickens wholesale. Fuck. Screw the eggs. Anybody want chickens? I can even eat them. Free range. I got plenty of room to, mosey around.
I did not realize we were going to end up with 2,000 chickens out of it. That was kind of crazy. All right, so I need wheat.
Do we have any wheat?
Do we have any wheat? Yes.
I thought we sold the wheat.
No, we stored the wheat for the chickens. The whole reason we made wheat to begin with was for the chickens.
No.
See, y'all wonder why me and Jess end up arguing? It's because she does not have a clue what is going on. Like, she is here for her stuff and her stuff alone, and half the time she doesn't even know what her stuff is up to. And then anytime that it's anything that's not her stuff, like, she just could not be bothered. She has no idea what's going on anywhere on the map.
Huh?
And y'all think that it's my fault.
That is your fault.
Y'all think it's my fault. I'm the bad one because I'm the one that gets like, oh, you're so mean to Jess. It's like, she doesn't know what's going on. It's not my fault.
Yeah, Ben, we're calling this buffalo chicken
Just
farm.
like when I was harvesting 88 acres of freaking corn and she used AI to harvest her field of grass.
Oh, no, I did that, actually. I did that. They didn't fertilize.
I was like, hey, we should probably check on the chickens at some point. Nothing.
Check on the...
Couldn't be bothered. Not a single thing. And then she places this thing down. She doesn't actually, like, make anything out of it, like, decorating it. Look.
No, because you said we had to wait on the decorating.
Look at the decorating. Like, what? It doesn't even... What? Anyway.
Did you have a chicken in your throat?
Anyway.
That's a lot of buckets of chicken, yes. That is a decent amount of chicken.
And the sad part is, that is not even close to what a real chicken farm would have.
No.
Some of the chicken farms in Ohio have millions of chickens.
You can make some cornbread, get some chicken.
Alright, let's put this
Let's
wheat back down.
Yeah, they don't have collard greens in this.
Man, this trailer has to dump so far just to get this little bit of stuff out. Alright. Put this back.
They don't have sweet potatoes and stuff, no, is that
I think they used to have the mod for sweet potatoes.
Liquid thing. That is a slurry thing.
Also, why do we still have the head for the whatchamacallits?
The what?
Oh wait, didn't we swap that, right? That's the new header for the thing. It's the unrealistic one.
Realistic poplar header.
Yep. Yep. I remember now. Totally. Alright. Well, that's everything, right? Are we done? I checked on my chickens. You checked on your buffalo. You fertilized your field after harvesting it.
Yep.
I didn't. I just harvested all the fields.
It's hard. It was so difficult to load up that control.
Yeah. That's what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
What up, Michael? How's it going? Prince Eugen, good to see you guys. Alright, what do we got?
Rain.
Yeah, but we don't have anything that we need to worry about, right? Check on your chickens.
Selling the canola? Nope.
That's next month, isn't it?
Nope. this month.
Oh.
Canola
All right.
oil.
Well, my chickens are fine. I've got plenty of food in there as well. So we're good.
Oil. You know, it is November. It went up. So it was October, now it's November. Alright, yep, we can go to the next month. Oh, let me check my cows. They're fine.
I worry about Jess sometimes.
I'm scatterbrained.
So canola oil sells in December, right? I'm not crazy.
November.
Well, isn't it November? Or is it still October?
No, it's November. It pushed it back. Like, it's doing that fluctuation thing. So it's November right now.
Okay, so we're selling the canola oil?
Yeah, November. It's October right now.
I just asked that! You just said no, it's November right now. I just asked if it was no...
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I was reading chat.
Lord, have mercy on me. I'm gonna throw something. I'm gonna reach through the microphone. I'm going to ghost dad you. Straight up. If you don't get that reference, then go watch Ghost Dad. What up, Bane? Oh, man.
Bane popped over there.
Also, if you don't get that reference, and you go back and you watch Ghost Dad, and you watch freaking Bill Cosby reach through the phone and strangle the boyfriend of his daughter, or whatever, that looks a lot worse nowadays after what he was accused of. All right, it is officially time to sell canola oil, right?
Yes. It shows Goldcrest Valley is the highest.
Goldcrest Valley is the train.
Yes. It's like 200, almost 200 more than the restaurant for canola oil.
Okay. Do you want to load all that stuff onto a train?
I don't even know how you would do that.
You call the train to the station, you pull that over, and you load one pallet at a time. We don't have a way to do that, because you wanted the mod for auto-loading. So, I think our best bet would be to sell it to the restaurant. So have fun with that. I did it last time. It's up to you to do it this time.
So even parking the Autoload trailer next to the canola oil, it does not automatically pick it up for you.
Really?
Yes. Not auto pick it up. You gotta do it yourself.
Interesting. Yeah. Shame that you actually have to do work, Jess.
This ain't work. It's easy.
Watchdog, thank you for coming in for 2 months, my dude. Appreciate you.
Alright. Can I road train this? Is there a hitch on the back of that? No, it is not.
Have I watched the movie DreamWorks The Wild Robot? I have not. Doesn't even sound like something I would watch, to be honest. No offense.
To the restaurants. Visit. Oh shit, why did I do that? I'm such a... No, I don't want to visit. I meant tag place. Whoops.
Load these pallets of eggs onto the trailer. When do we sell eggs? I probably ought to look at that.
Oh, I don't know.
I didn't ask you. I was saying I should probably... I literally said I should probably look at that.
But you asked the universe, and the universe responded.
You are not the universe.
I am all-knowing, all-seeing, all-feeling.
No comment. All right. Well, that's going to be all of our eggs caught up. At least I'm keeping up with my stuff.
First load is 24,000 liters of canola, and the other one's 34,000.
All right. Put that there for the moment. Eggs. Excuse me. Eggs are sold in November at their highest price. At $24.13. However,
look at you.
We can sell right now. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. I will sell my eggs. I put all my eggs in one trailer. We've got...
Excellent.
All the
Hey
egg
everybody, I'm
puns.
taking a different path than Spartan does up to the restaurant. I'm going the easy way.
You're going up to the restaurant. I've got to go to the bakery. Where is the bakery hiding?
Ooh.
Oh, it's in town. Perfect. Just drive right through here. So I've got 9,000 liters of eggs. Or is it just 9,000 eggs? It might be 9,000 eggs. That's a lot of eggs. I feel like that bakery is not going to go through 9,000 eggs quickly. And next year, we're going to have even more.
Do you want to get rid of that?
Ah!
Another one for eggies?
The what?
Do you want to get another Autoload trailer for eggs?
I mean, we could.
Because we definitely need 2 for the canola oil by itself. Man, it's a steep ass hill. Good God.
Yeah. Wait till you get to the switchbacks and all that craziness.
Oh no, I went a different way. I went the easier way around field near 38, field 38 and 39.
All right, here we go. How many eggs? Or how much are we getting for eggs?
That's a pretty view though. Looking up.
God dang controller. Boop. $23,000 in eggs right there. And like I said, we just getting started. I don't think I can turn this thing around. I'm gonna try.
Man, it's fun. Easy by going up to the restaurant. It's pretty easy. Just go this way. Someone Spartan stream clip that. Stream clip what? Stupid trees.
All right, so are we getting rid of this trailer and then just going to replace it with Autoload trailer? Is that what you're saying? All right. Sounds like a plan to me.
And the cool point is you just drive the trailer over top of the sensor point and just hit R, whatever to unload, and just takes it right off. Here it goes, 82,650 liter. $82,650 for 24,000 liters of canola.
Yep.
And instead of me dropping the mountain, I'm just going to reset everything and just.
Oh my God, you cheater! You can't be bothered to do anything.
Although I realize if I do that, the trailer can't. I can't. Well, I can reset the trailer, right?
Yeah, you can reset the trailer as long as it ain't got nothing in it, because you lose if you do. Just gotta click on it on the map. All right, let me get rid of this trailer. So repair, repaint, yeet.
And then here's the other trailer I just used.
Are you not using it?
Nope, not right now. I'm all done with it.
Okay.
You want to go stick my egg?
Well, it'll have eggs on it for the next year.
That's fine. It won't auto-load it onto it. You'll have to do that yourself, though.
Jess?
What?
This trailer doesn't hook up to my truck.
What? It needs a tractor.
Yeah, but this truck just had a tractor trailer on it.
Weird. Oh.
Look, there's a hitch right there that should be able to clip into that. I know that's technically a pin hitch, but it would technically work. It worked for the other trailer. Well, I guess this truck ain't gonna work for that. I'm starting to think that this truck might be redundant. Do we even need this truck anymore?
No. Since we're not hauling any semi stuff.
Is there anything that we're gonna be needing a semi for?
No, unless it has auto-load, I don't want it.
Well, I'm talking about like your slurry and your buffalo milk and all that stuff. Like you're gonna need a tanker, right?
I got all the tanks for that. No, I have the Lizard TARDIS one that holds 200,000 liters of milk.
Right, but again... Okay, whatever.
Yeah, this is
What about slurry?
There's no slurry tanker big enough. Like, I'm trusting I got hungry.
There's no slurry... I literally downloaded an entire pack for that. That specific purpose.
Yeah, but how much does it hold?
Slurry transport should...
Yeah, because the lizard, again, lizard TARDIS one holds 200,000 liters. I don't need it. Yeah, I don't need that.
Let's say this holds 60,000 liters.
Yeah, mine holds 200,000. We're good.
Okay, fine. I guess we don't need the truck for anything. We'll just get rid of it, because there's no reason to have it. Other than the fact that it looks cool.
Well, go yeet with it one last time.
Negative. No more yeeting.
Oh.
It has yeeted its last yeet.
No, it hasn't. You haven't done it yet.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean? The last yeet would have been its last yeet. That's why you should yeet when you can, because you never know when your last yeet is going to be yeeted. Boop. It's gone.
Bye, truck.
No more truck. What up, Midnight? How's it going? Alright, well, in that case, what else do we need? I guess I need to get a tractor and draw my stuff all the way across the map.
Yeah, just across the grass.
This one's capable of 32. How about this one? This little tractor. 24.
25.
Okay, so this one's faster. Take the 7R. I mean, it's no harvester, but it'll do. We'll get this over here, pick up the trailer for the chickens, so that we have eggs, or places to grab eggs.
Here comes the egg house.
Because you're weird. I've never even had eggs Benedict. Too simple for that. Like the most complex eggs I've ever had is probably going to be some sort of omelet. I do love me a good old southwestern omelet.
Hi, Spartan. Hello.
I would say hi, but I don't see you.
Where's past you?
Did you? Oh, hold on. You just crashed. I saw that. I saw you crash. Alright, so I gotta turn this thing through the little corner. Yeah, I don't know who decided to make this chicken field this long.
I mean, you guys can, Bane, you can actually clip that yourself. I have it open where you guys can clip my videos if you want. Yeah, I don't really care.
Boop.
So it should have open permission where you guys, if you want to clip.
So this just says refill container.
Yeah, just hit L3. But like I said, the sensitive point is, it's kind of like mostly in the back. It can load from the front.
Okay, so I need to turn this thing, is what you're saying?
It's better from the back.
Is it, Jess?
Yeah. From what I watched, yeah.
For once, Jess didn't think about it. Alright, well, I will drop the trailer there. We officially have some stuff on the trailer.
Did I pick it up?
Yeah, picked it up. So we don't need to find the other thing.
Oh, you clipped that? Dumping the tractor in the water? I'll have to send it to me.
Alright, so that is done.
That's what she said. How many times I heard that phrase yesterday? What did she say? They on organs one too.
I was gonna say, I said it yesterday on stream at least once.
Yeah, we're getting dirty.
What up, Bill? How's it going?
You need to hose me off.
That might block the egg pallet spawning. Really?
Hi, Lucky. Oh shit, I totally forgot to do that.
It won't just like yeet them onto the trailer. take the smaller tractor over there and see if I can't get it into a better spot.
Alright, there we go. All pallets of canola oil are sold. Guys, I don't feel like driving this down the mountain.
Shocker. Oh, this thing is so slow in reverse. Holy crap. 7 mile an hour reverse.
Mine's calling me.
Hello, sunshine. Answer your phone.
Burn your ears off.
For it? Pow!
Oh shit.
Hello, sunshine.
Hey, Mom.
Greatest ringtone of all time, everybody. If you like that ringtone, you can pick it up yourself at my Teespring store. It's only 99 cents. All right. Is there anything else that needs to be done in November? I don't think so. I think we're ready to go forward. Let's check on the buffalo real quick. Make sure they got everything they need. They appear to have everything they need.
I think my mom butt dialed me.
It do be like that sometimes. All right.
I think I could.
Oh, look, buffalo's going inside. Hi, buffalo. All right. Well, that's the thing. Suppose I should go out and check on the chickens. I know the chickens are fine, but
I didn't just last stream. Did you look? Oh.
how we doing, chickens?
Chicken
We have 6,400 liters of food. Holy crap, they're going to go through a lot of food when we got 2,000 of them.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to go through a lot of food.
You fell asleep at some point.
I feel like they should probably increase the storage capacity of the chicken coop or the, stuff as you get a bigger version, Because I feel like we're going to have a point at which I'm using more wheat per month than I can put into the thing. We'll see. But I think we'll be okay for the next month. Is there anything else you need to do?
Nope.
All right.
Toy farmer.
Well, in that case, I think it's time to go forward. We're running past the seed hawk right now.
I think I need to go let my stupid dog in because apparently their dog is causing a disturbance.
Your dog is causing a disturbance. I feel a disturbance in the force.
Hey, Lucky, so I'm looking at the, now I'm spending the night. We're going to the zoo tomorrow. Wyatt is trying to go to sleep. Okay.
Wait, you're telling me that if I put up a silo extension next to my chicken coop, that'll work?
I think so.
I will do that right now.
How would I send you the clips to you, Jess?
Because we have some big old silo extensions, if I remember correctly. This one called
Also,
250.
I would like a hat. One, you can pick whichever one, white or black. And then 2 bottles of Chipotle.
Wait, does this one have to be filled a specific way? Or is it just being placed there? Oh my god, the size of this thing is a bit crazy. Yeah, that might be a much. That might be a bit much. Do we have a smaller version?
No, I'm not answering this. I'm not. Sorry, Dad. I'm not answering. Leave me alone. I already know what it's about. Leave me alone. Oh, my stupid dog. It's not my dog.
Wait, I could technically.
Dad,
Says it needs to be placed next to a silo.
hat or flexi fit.
This
hat?
does not work.
Dude, hat. Which logo? What do you mean which logo? What's the one that's on the
Yeah,
on
this doesn't work.
on the app? App, Lucky.
Doesn't work over here by your cows or anything either.
Wait, there's a size for hats? I thought it's just how a size fits all.
Silo extensions only work for actual silos. So see how it says overlaps now? So like I could place this over here.
Just thought the two of you need to go through your equipment, what's needed and what can be sold. Also place your need equipment in a storage facility. You also need to more cohesive of another. Huh. That's our financial advisor, by the way, paramedic. I mean, Spartan.
We already did that. That was what we were doing today. Plus, we already did that in the last episode where we sold off all of our trailers and stuff. Everything else is being used currently.
You can choose a logo. LOL Flexi hats. Either hit small, medium, or large. Do the large XL. I'm fine with the logo that I see. The one that's on the bottom, like the one that you have on your icon right now, like for your YouTube. I like that logo. That's the newer logo, right?
Anyway, yeah, I don't think I can put this anywhere. Like, I would have to use a regular silo and then just dump it in.
And then 2 Chipotles. Please. Hey, Mike, are you here? Somebody just came in my house. Hang on. If you hear a scream, it's the other person, not me.
Land not owned by me. What do you mean? Of course I own the land. Yeah, we just can't quite pull that one off, unfortunately. Like, I could technically put this in here. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's going to work. Like I said, I think that I would actually need to... I don't think a silo extension will go there, unfortunately. Wish it did. Wish I could put this here, because it needs to be placed next to a silo. And this isn't considered a silo, unfortunately. That would be cool, though. Oh well. On to the next month. Used to work on FS22. Yeah, we're gonna be doing like a yard design and stuff soon, paramedic. Sleeping request time down. Oh, I gotta wait for Jess to actually.
I'm back. You can go and do it.
All right. Well, everything doing okay? We got everything we need.
Yes, and poplar is ready to harvest.
Poplar is ready now?
Yep.
Yay.
Just black, white, dark gray, royal blue, or red. Royal blue.
Alright, well, let me go harvest the poplar then.
Yeah, royal blue.
Be sure that this just connects to the front of this one, or is it the forage harvester that connects to it?
Forage harvester.
Dang it.
And then you just hook up the trailer so it can spit right into it.
Yep.
Alright, let's go put this in there.
Supposed to grab that.
Welcome everybody in chat. Oh, thank you.
Dude, my brain is backwards right now. You ever have that where you go to like do something and your brain just gets backwards?
I haven't seen it.
Wait, I gotta do a pipe out. There we go. Been a minute since I've used a forage harvester. Hi, Jess.
Oh,
But wow,
kind of going around you.
you had the entire world.
Eh.
The entire world, Jess. Alright, I guess we'll just start with the small field, since I'm right here.
Okay.
Wonder how quick this will go.
Yeah, Fenrir's all good. Everything's going fine. My wife is just pissed at the situation. And I told her I didn't want dogs. And then apparently our yappy ass mud is
This is knocked down. Now we're down. Go,
I don't
harvester, go, go.
I'm one of those people that I've had dogs my whole life. It's heartbreaking when you lose one. It is. And I just when I became an adult, moved out of my parents' house, I always just got dog dogs. I never wanted one. I just did not want the responsibility because I know the responsibility that came with it. My wife gets me a dog. Leo. He's still here. Which I love him to death. He's still here. He's my old man. And then my wife got another dog. Like literally almost the same year. It's an Australian Shepherd mix. I'm like, alright, fine, we have two. I don't want it. Then we get back, we get to an apartment. We give our dog Pebbles, our Australian Shepherd, to my parents. Pebbles is still there, she's still alive and kicking. She's the same age as they are. Then my wife decides to get we just gave away the dog. She gets a black lab, Lila. And then she rescues a dog from some stranger that I have no idea, and that's a pit bull. And I'm deathly afraid of pit bulls because I've been attacked by one. Even though it was playful, it wasn't malice, wasn't anything, but still, my anxiety was fracking rude. So I say no, like, no. Like, get rid of it. Just no. Then, we have two dogs for a little while. Then, last year or the year before last, she gets Linda. And unbeknownst to me, Lila ended up dying like a few months later from cancer, unfortunately. And she was only 6, so she was really young. And I was like, alright, well, I didn't want another dog, but, at some point I just don't want to have a fucking dog. But it keeps the cycle renewal, like the seasons, it fucking renews. And now we have this third dog. And she did it because she wanted to replace, because Leo's passing away, and she wants me to have another dog, and I didn't pick the dog. And it's a freaking yappy ass fucking small dog, Dachshund Shih Tzu mix. Well, I don't like the Shih Tzu because it's a piece of shit. I hate Shih Tzus. I hate them. They're just yappy ass dogs. My dog Leo, he's not. He's a Dachshund Terrier mix. He's not yappy at all. Like he'll mouth off to you and all that good stuff. And so now I'm stuck with 3 dogs. My old man is still kicking, he's still doing things, but he's having issues. Unfortunately he's having a hard time going to the bathroom, things like that, which is fine, It's just how you would for like sort of an elderly patient or it's the same thing. There's nothing I'm not accustomed to. So we ended up, and I didn't want the small dog, so it ended up becoming my daughter's dog. My daughter doesn't take care of it at all, doesn't feed it right, doesn't take it out. We told her how to do this, she blatantly ignores us. She's 11 years old, she thinks she knows everything on the fracking planet. And today I got so fed up with it because the one dog, Luna, she's not even 2 years old yet, she's a black lab, purebred black lab, decides to tear up some of my son's books because she was bored. And then the other one, because my daughter doesn't know how to take the damn dog out, shit up all up and down her crate. And I'm like, no, she doesn't need to be in the crate all the whole time until she's house trained. She damn sure isn't house trained, or supposedly she was, and she damn sure isn't. So that was a lie. So I left the dogs outside all day because it was a nice day. They had water, they were able to run around, they played, it was nice. It was like 70-degree weather, so it wasn't like there was like cold as shit. And I left everything for my wife to come home to at like 8:30 at night. So I am beyond it. Like, I just don't want this responsibility at all. Sorry, I'm venting, everybody. I apologize. Just, I know because I'm gonna lose my old man, and that's gonna break me so hard because I've had him for 13 fucking years. He's my longest dog I've ever owned, and I'm not gonna get attached to any other dogs because I know it's coming. He's, like I said, he's an old man. I call him my old man, and I know it's coming,
Okay,
so I
it's
don't want
10
to get attached
meters
to him.
working.
So I apologize for them, but I needed them on that. So my wife's not upset at me. She's just upset because and I've told her repeatedly, stop getting dogs, stop it. And part of me wants to get rid of the dogs and donate, put them to a good home, blah blah blah. I'm not sending them to a shelter. I would only do it to a home because I don't want them. I don't know if these people would, if they went to a kill shelter. Or God, I hope not. But I don't want to put them in a shelter. I would send them to a home. But part of me is that I've never done that to a dog except for the pit bull, and that was just because I was deathly afraid. And I made sure that wasn't a kill shelter. I made sure of it. She was a sweet disposition, but it was just, I could not do it. I have, innate fear of it because I've been attacked by one. And like I said, that wasn't malice, that was nothing, it was really playful, but I still ended up with claw marks down and I was wearing booty shorts, so bite mark, because it was like, like mouth open, claw, feet come up like you're jumping on them, like mouth open, like, hey, kind of like that. So part of me knows that, but part of me is still like, no. Anyway, back to Farmstead. I'm sorry.
That was a talk and a half. I'll give you that one.
Sorry.
I was letting you go. In the meantime, I had to slow down and like take my time because the freaking header, for whatever reason, set itself to a 11.9 meter working width, and it's only a 10 meter working width. So it was not doing the job correctly. It was driving me crazy. So I was like trying to figure that out in the middle of everything.
At least you can hold it all in one trailer. That's nice.
Yeah.
I'll thank you to whoever subscribed. Up to 322 subscribers. We've really been growing a lot lately. Gotten 6 subscribers in the last day and a half. So thank you guys for subscribing. I appreciate it. Sorry for my rant.
Yeah, I know I can fill a trailer and leave it there too. That's the other way to do it.
Yes, that way, because it would take forever to just put that back in the trailer. Let me check on the...
Oh, I was talking about the chicken coop. I was trying to figure out a way to like make more food storage, but yeah, I think having a trailer parked there would probably be a good idea.
They are out of TMR. They were fine a month ago, but I think we jumped 2 months after that was on. They're out of TMR at the moment. And I don't have a free trailer.
I know. Buy a trailer.
The other one's still filled with a bunch of canola. You got poplar.
Yep. You have to buy a trailer. I don't think they're that expensive, are they? We got $376,000.
They're 20 grand. They're actually cheaper than the regular lizard ones. Those are targets. Colossus ones are actually cheaper.
Glad I got this thing sorted out now. That was getting annoying. I was trying to like do the freaking harvest and it just flat out refused.
It's fine.
Rocks. Who do you think you are? Alright, so now I gotta head over to the poplar field over here and knock this one out.
Check. Lost this pack. 5 millimeter, 5 meter, and then narrow tires. Want to change the colors? We got one for canola, one for poplar, one for
We'll just harvest our poplar field over here.
also just fill that thing up.
Oh, the best part is it's January,
Yes.
which means we just go sell it immediately.
Oh, does it sell in January?
Yeah, it should. Which means it's big payday. um, I'm assuming it'd be the animal dealer.
It is January, and the highest price is Gold Crest Valley again.
Okay, well that's the train. I mean, this might actually sell on the train. Just I'd have to find out where the bulk storage place is.
The Harbor Grain Elevator is $979, and Animal Dealer is $975. Gold Crest Valley is $999. $997.
Okay, the Goldcrest Valley place. Can you teleport over to the train station and check and see if they have like a bulk, like silo?
Yes. It's all the way at the. It's all the way at the end. Yeah, it's at either end.
Because I would assume that we just dump this in there and then we can load it onto the train from there.
It's at either end.
Although, come to think of it, wonder how many cars that would take.
Here we go, rent train visit. So I'm at the train station where we rented.
Mm-hmm.
Open pallet. I don't know why a fucking pallet. That's not it. I don't see where you dump. Oh, right here. Is this the icon? Yeah, like there's a 3 pallet icon right here.
Oh.
I've never used it. I'm afraid to use it, but I want to screw up our harvest.
All I know is I'm harvesting. I just haven't had a chance to look at the train on this map to see what it's capable of.
Yeah, there's 3 icons. One to call.
What up, Frostman? How's it going? Hobo as well.
One to purchase pallets, and there's a little thing, right, a little section, and then there's a little section that has a pallet symbol. I think this is where you dump it. But I think it has to be in pallets. But I don't see a silo.
I'll check it.
It's not like Farm Sim 22. There's like a little pallet shop where you can buy pallets. And then there's a pallet symbol for where you dump it. Like it has to be in pallets to be able to dump it?
No, it's probably just a dump onto the ground sort of deal, and it just automatically does its thing. I don't know. I'll have to look at it. But I do know one thing. One train is probably not going to be able to dump all, or to take it all. If I remember correctly, the cars can only hold like 300,000 liters or 100,000 liters or something like that. So if we do sell it via the train, it's going to be a minute. Well, we can try it just for, is it asperity? Is it asperity? I forget the word I'm thinking of. Just so that we know. Is the train even working yet? It's been glitching for Farmer Cop and Chainsaw still. I've not had any issues with the train. I just, like, when I used it on the Riverbryn Springs or whatever map, I used it to ship, like, stuff on pallets. I just had to load the train by hand. But I haven't used the bulk goods or anything like that. Worst case scenario, we could just take this stuff elsewhere. So we were thinking at some point that we had an idea before we call it on this map. Since there is a mod out there that allows you to plant poplar a lot easier and a lot quicker, we were thinking about like taking and buying all of our property and just planting poplar on all of it for one harvest, just to see like how much money I could make off of, or we could make off of a single harvest of poplar on the entire map, or at least all of the land that we own. Just because I think that would be funny. Try calling the train first, as it makes the train not stop for you. Yeah, see, I never had that issue with the train not stopping. Maybe that was a PC only thing? But then again, I haven't really used the train a lot, so maybe I just got lucky. So far, so good. We're up over almost 1.2 million liters. Also, just got real quiet. Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
Oh, Spartan has left the server.
Because of me?
No, Spartan left the server.
I just got
Connection.
kicked off the server.
Haha, now you know what I feel like.
I didn't have any
It's
issue.
just-
Like, I don't know
is your
why I
stream-
did that. My stream's fine. I don't know why I did that.
Say hi then.
I was trying to say hi.
I'll say hi then.
Hi.
Hi, Nickel.
I had a bad day today. I'm sorry.
Well, it's okay. We all have those.
I'm exhausted and
Go to bed. Take a nap.
everything.
Like go watch a video. Or just go straight to
I
bed.
needed this stress before I can go to sleep.
Okay. Then watch something that you want to watch. Do something. Read a book. Do something you want to do. All right.
Lost connection to the game again. Are you still connected to the server?
Yeah, I'm doing fine.
Something weird's going on. Let me quit out completely and then go back in.
Okay. Yuki.
What up, Grave? How's it going? I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well as well. Unfortunately, we're experiencing some technical difficulties with the game.
Mm-hmm.
Not ideal.
Grab some straw. That holds. I don't know how much straw that's gonna hold. But Synchronizing data with other players. Okay.
Well, that's a good sign.
What's up, babe?
It's financial.
Alright, hang on.
You think your 11-year-old Xbox has died? Well, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Been there, done that. Well, we're back. Everything's working. I don't know what that was. It's weird. $11-year-old Xbox. I mean, that would be what, like just a regular Xbox One? Those, I mean, they should be relatively cheap. What up, YOLO? How's it going? Xbox One S. There you go. I mean, you should be able to find an Xbox One relatively cheap, I would imagine. Considering everybody has kind of like moved on to the Xbox Series for the most part. Could be wrong though. I appreciate everybody dropping in. Hope you guys have enjoyed the stream so far. Got a lot of work done, that's for sure. After 88 acres of corn being harvested, and now we're harvesting our poplar. That means I've harvested over 100 acres today. What else is new?
This part kind of took over the harvesting duties.
Well, I mean, in fairness, most of the time you just hire AI anyway, so I figure this way people get to see it. All the harvesting.
All of it.
We don't need to use the grain cart anymore, so Jess doesn't even have to cart anything.
Nope. Not a lick.
She just gets to sit back and sip on her Arnold Palmers all day and talk about buffalo.
Alright, so they're good. Chickens are out of food.
Farming life is treating me well. Yeah, I figured the chickens probably be getting low. I think we had like 3,000 liters in the last one, so.
We're out already.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. We're going to start getting to a point where we're going to be going through more feed than they can take in a single month. So it might be one of those times where I get a freaking trailer specifically for the wheat, put the wheat in the trailer and just leave it sit there to tip over automatically into the thing as they need it.
About 3,000.
It should hold 9,000 something.
I got 9,003. Nice weapon. Did you ram the DD or the DD ran you and they screw up on a torque?
I've had DDs do that. where they know that they can't kill me because I dodged their torpedoes, and then they just ram you. And then I just damage control the flood immediately and keep fighting. It's like, good job, Bashir.
That's lucky. Okay. So, missed you on the torch, and I said, fuck it, I'm gonna ram you. And then,
really got me now. You got me so I can sleep at night. Girl, you really got me going. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can sleep at night.
no, that was what I
What the f is going on? That was
it's
weird. Sometimes the game just doesn't like allow my thing to turn at all. It just sits there, goes in a straight line. I about did a swan dive into the freaking river like you did. Except mine would have been a disaster because I've got all of our freaking poplar in the trailer behind me. That would have been a lot of money down the drain.
Really? Chickens are full.
What was that cadence?
I have no idea.
Chickens are full of feed. Jess is losing it, guys. We're winning.
Winning? What are we winning?
It's Tokyo drifting with the freaking poplar wagon.
It's a pretty popular wagon.
It's because it's good at drifting.
Let's check conditions. Out of grass, so we can deactivate. That's still running. That's running. We have 1 million, over 1 million liters of digestate. 1.7 million liters of hay.
Oh wait,
1.9 milliliters of silage, and 1.9 liters of tuna.
yeah. I'm supposed to go over this way for the thingamajig. Oh god, that was a lot more violent than I was expecting. What the fuck is this? Just get up the hill. Thank you. Also, I'm hearing myself as a repeat because of you.
What did I do?
Oh, but I'm hearing myself.
We haven't. Well, maybe you'll listen to yourself. You haven't had that problem. Anyway, you gonna go sell it?
Well, that was the goal, but I don't know where. But there's the bridge. I was gonna say there's a bridge over here somewhere. I was gonna look at the train station first, and then you said if it wasn't that, it was the harbor grain elevator that was the next best.
Yeah.
I think it was over here, wasn't it? Oh, I see the biogas plant there, so it must be over here.
Maybe back in a little bit. Okay.
Where in the world is the god-forsaken train station? Am I crazy?
Found it. Yes.
I could have sworn the train station was right here.
It's by
Oh, it's down this way. Well, what is running
It's
over
fine.
my head? Is this the highway? It's
Yeah,
supposed to be
it's
the
the
highway.
Yeah, but it's not on the highway. You have to go through town to get there. But it's by Field 21. You take a left onto this road that's coming up. To your left, that's the road you're gonna go on. Yep, right there.
Whoop.
We're on it now.
Totally almost didn't tip it over. Hey, look, I found the train station.
Yeah, this is a warehouse. So this is the warehouse thing. What? Do we have to put it in the warehouse?
Not usually.
Is it this thing then?
Usually... See, this is where we call in the train.
Yes.
I don't see a bulk storage anywhere.
Yeah, there's a thing right here though. Right here.
Oh.
Is that it?
You wouldn't think so. Like, I feel like
And this is
if we buy
that's an
something
open
from the warehouse, that's what that is. And that would, I would assume, put that stuff out here.
Adam. So I don't want to use this.
Well, I
thing.
guess I just drive around till I see something that says I can unload, right?
I guess.
Well, it ain't there. Yeah, I don't think there is a place to unload here. I'm gonna drive on the train tracks, which has never ended poorly for anybody, let alone a harvester. Hope I can fit between the... Oh my god, why is this stuff solid, but nothing else on the entire map is? Explain that.
You really have to
Like,
drive on the
all of the... I was going to, because I was going to go to the other end of the tracks and see if there was something down there that I could put bulk storage. You know, over by the grain places and stuff, where they have silos? Thought maybe there was a place over there, because they usually have more than one place to call a train.
There is.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, it's by the minimum.
About turned into Jess again. Of course, I think if I had went fast enough, I probably could have cleared it.
All there is call the train, but there's no dumping points. I don't understand how you can use that train if there's no dumping points.
Well, I mean, the bulk stuff, or like pallets, you just put on the train the old-fashioned way using the loading dock. But yeah, normally speaking, like, it's crazy. But like I said, if this ain't the way to do it, then we could just go to the grain elevator and drop it down there.
Yeah, I don't see anything for it.
Yeet. Oh my god, this thing does not yeet very well because somebody took all the horsepower out of it. What up, Captain Brian? How's it going? How's the farming going? We have harvested all the corn, over 88 acres of corn. We have harvested all of our poplar as well, which is another 28 acres roughly, somewhere in that neighborhood. So we have in the neighborhood of over 100 acres that we have harvested. And that's just me. That's not including Jess's harvesting of her grass that she did at the beginning either. See, Jess says that there's no place to, like, do bulk stuff into the tracks. I'm looking at a freaking place that goes right over top of the tracks.
Is that what that is? Well, then how would you call the train way there and then have to dump it here?
Well,
That's a grain elevator.
you could drive it.
You sure?
Oh my god, why did I get stuck on that? Okay, that's not it. I mean, you see it right here.
Mm-hmm.
Is this just like a for show thing for the, like...
Did you switch to the trailer? That's probably another reason why you probably couldn't dump it there.
Oh, forgot about that. Let me try that real quick. Oh, totally.
Okay.
So we can dump them here.
And then call the train.
Yep.
Taking all the wood chips so far and hasn't hit a wall yet. Nope, it only took 500,000 liters.
Yep. We filled up its storage.
Alright, do I need to call the train to do this?
I would imagine.
Call
Is there a place to call the train over close by?
it. Yeah, it's the one right here where yeah, it's by the animal dealer. Oh, yeah, so I'm renting the train will arrive soon, and then I can drive it underneath there and we can dump it.
Right.
I already called it.
Hi.
Oi.
So yeah, we have this one here. Look, it's the Pantai Station.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the JPEG. It's so not detailed. 1.1 kilometer.
Here it comes. It's coming down the meter.
900 meters. We're about to make some money, Jess.
Indeed.
Alright, so here's the deal. When we do this, we have to get the train, and then we load it up, and then we take it off the map to sell it, and then somebody has to immediately hit the button to call it back so that it immediately comes back, so we ain't got to wait for it to come all the way back around. It just reverses.
Okay. Here it comes. It's about to pop up through that hole in the mountain. Also called a tunnel.
I command ye to stop! Ah!
Oh, geez.
The engine's on the other side. Hey, look, it stopped.
Hey, it's red, white, and blue.
Brrr.
Hey. And the choo-choo.
Jump on.
I can't.
There's steps in there. Like in there, like, yeah, there's a step right at the front.
Oh,
You just walk on, I think.
okay. Then let me walk.
It has a freaking invisible barrier? Well, that's lame. Jump on. Run and jump. Yump. No yump. We now must find a way for Jess to ride the train too. Look at inside though. It's kind of cool inside.
Hey, hang on. Go forward. Go forward. There's flatbed trailers back here.
I was gonna say, you should be able to jump on somewhere.
Yep, there's a flatbed trailer right. I gotta get this up to 88 miles an hour.
Are you gonna jump on?
I did.
Yay!
I'm on it, but I can't run as fast as the train.
Oh no! She fell off. I mean, we're only going this far.
Yeah.
I'll do this. We're gonna have to do multiple trips, so like I'll do the first one and then you can do the next one.
Yeah.
Sound like a plan?
Yep.
Oh!
Multiple cars that'll hold wood chips.
Oh dear God! The brakes suck on this thing. It's almost like it's a train. Who'd have thunk it? All right. Looks like. Stop. Start filling. We've got everything. Where's my wood chips? There it is. Wood chips. I can't see all the way back there. I'm hoping it's working. Looks like it's working.
Yeah, because I'm able to dump the wood chips from the trailer into the drain.
Alright, so yeah, it looks like it's going to hold about 100,000 liters, maybe 110,000 liters, something like that.
That's it? Good God.
Per trailer.
Oh.
120,000 liters per trailer.
Okay. How many trailers we got?
3. But at least we get to use the train for the first time.
Sure.
Like I said, look at the inside. It's kind of cool.
Do the horn. Is there a horn?
I did. I honked it.
Oh.
You didn't hear it?
No, because I don't have your thing on either. Alright, do it again.
Did you hear it that time?
I heard it then. Hey, Frostman. Yep, I heard it.
Alright. So I'm going to fly this thing off the map, and then you'll have to hit the call button to get it to come back.
Okay.
You should be able to do it as soon as we get paid and it yeets itself off the map. Should be able to hit it, and then it should immediately reverse and come back. 300,000 liters is all we can haul. This might take a minute. Alright, first load is going out. Oh my god! It went super speed on me! Ah! Back to the future indeed! Where'd our money go?
Where'd money go? Why didn't we get paid for $300,000 worth of our stuff?
Did you hit the button too early?
Probably. I hit the return rented train.
Why?
Because I thought.
Why would you do that? You just
Ryan!
wasted 300,000 liters of our freaking god. Jess, you had one job, Jess.
Run!
Financial advisor. Oh, she returned it too. So not only did she lose 300,000 liters of freaking wood chips, she also made us pay another $1,000.
Oops.
Financial advisor. Somebody, I need help. Yeah, you were just supposed to wait until it disappeared. You'll see us get paid, and then you should be able to call the train. It shouldn't say return the train.
No.
Also, it just didn't stop.
Oopsies. My bad. Sorry.
Train?
Why is it going in the other direction?
Because
I know it's
train do bad train things.
My turn.
It's coming back. Alright.
Let's hear it.
Drive this one up to the thing. You'll have to select each trailer individually to fill them. I can't believe you just deleted 300,000 liters of our harvest. Thank God it's only 300,000 liters. You imagine if we'd have got the whole harvest in there and you did that? That would have been real bad, Jess.
Oh no, the 300,000 is still in here.
Is it?
Yes, it still is.
Oh my God. Sell it! Drive it off the map. You should be able to drive it off the map.
Yeah, it kept the 300,000.
Thank
liters
God. Well, that was almost a big oopsie then. All right. So when you drive off, it should kick you out and ask you to sell it, and you should say yes.
Yes.
There's $300,000. Look at that. And then I click this, and it tells me to rent the train, and it should be on its way back. It's getting further away. I guess it doesn't work the same way as it did in the old game. So we gotta wait for it to come all the way back around.
At least it left the chips in there.
Yeah, at least it left the chips in there. That would have been real bad, Jess.
Would have missed out on $300,000.
That's a big oopsie. That is a spicy oopsie.
Oopsies.
Where is this train? It's getting farther away. Rent the train. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. At least you got to drive the train.
For 2 seconds. As I returned the stuff that I accidentally rented. Or
Return.
Yeah, thank you. My English, not good.
Yep. It's 5 kilometers away now. Come on, train. Is it on the map yet? Nope. You're at the other station, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm just seeing if it comes down here. Now it says 2 kilometers.
Yeah,
1.9.
it's coming back finally.
Does it come into your end?
I don't know. It just says 1.9 kilometers now instead of 5 or whatever it was.
What the fuck is a kilometer? It's the unit of measure everyone else uses except for the United States.
It's 2.2 miles.
Yeah, 1 kilometer is 2.2 miles.
No. Sorry.
Oh, the other way? Oh, now it says 4.7 kilometers away.
1 mile is 2.2 kilometers.
Oh, why'd you say 2.2 then?
I think.
Hang on, I can Google it.
Because, like, we go like 100 miles an hour and they're like doing
1.6 kilometers.
1.6 kilometers per mile? Okay, close enough.
Yep.
I knew it wasn't quite double because it's like, oh no. Where's this goddamn train?
Like the train's not worth it.
I feel like the train is screwing with us. And now it's 4.8 kilometers away again.
Now it's 4.7.
We dumped all of our stuff in the thing. We have no choice but to sell it through the train.
We didn't dump all of it.
We dumped 500,000 liters.
Nope. And I'm selling the rest someplace else.
Yeah, I think that's the best. Yeah, I think the train went back to the future. You're not wrong. Like, it did go full super speed on me for a second. Maybe this is what they mean by the train bug. Maybe you can get it to go to you once, but then it just never comes back. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me.
Should I just hit a billboard?
Alright, so if we put 500,000 liters in the thing, then we just lost 200,000 liters because the train won't show up. At least for the moment. I'm sure we'll be able to offload that at some point after we close the server and restart it. I'm sure it'll come back, but yeah, this was not a good idea. At least we know how it works and we know what the bug is now. Unfortunate. Look, we're making money.
Selling at the animal dealer, so I'm like right around the corner. Hey, I see you running across the train tracks.
Yeah, right here.
Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da.
Ba 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 ba. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba.
Pardon, I don't know how I did this.
You couldn't have possibly screwed this up.
No, I sold it. Come help me by the animal dealer.
She got stuck.
Yes.
Somehow. In an
I'm
area
stuck
that is allowing her to, like, turn around.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'll figure it out. I'm good.
Yep, so apparently the train is AFK. Oh, it says 4.8 now. Now it's 2. 1. 1.9. And it's stopped.
Oh, no, 4.8.
Please, train. Please come back.
Hey, Lucky. Welcome back.
2, 4.8.
It's just stuck.
4.7.
Do you want to unrent the train and then just when we see it, we jump over there and rent it real quick while it's on the map?
Also, I never really noticed, but this is actually an old, like, train.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of cool.
Oh, the passenger train?
Like,
Oh,
yeah,
passenger.
right here next to the parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a restaurant or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's lit.
Jessica, did Spartan tell you happy anniversary? Yes.
It's like a restaurant. Conductor's Cafe. Look at that.
Oh, that's kind of cool. The train cafe.
No, it's called the Conductor's Cafe.
Can you go in it?
No.
Oh.
Unfortunate.
It's like, where do you want to go for lunch? Let's go to the conductor's cafe.
Doo-doo. Must have had a health code violation. Yeah. I just returned the train. Screw the train! I didn't want to use it anyway. Alright, well there's that. We managed to bork that a little bit. Alright, back to the farm I go. Hi Jess.
Alright.
What else needs to be done in January? Anything?
No.
I do believe you did say that we had the chickens taken care of, right? Let me double check.
Chickens, I did the cows.
Okay,
Those are all done.
chickens have 9,000 liters of food, so we're good there. How many chickens? We're up to 800 chickens. Holy chickens. That's a lot of chickens, Eddie. I love chickens, Eddie. Another thing I probably ought to do is just leave your Deutzfahr hooked up to that chicken thing.
I'll,
It's not like it can really do anything else.
Hey.
Just being honest. It had its purpose. It did good initially, and then like we moved on. And then
Later,
somebody
Bane.
brought it back.
Thanks for joining. Can't help but-
Alright. God, this thing is so slow in reverse, though. And it looks so weird with narrow tires. Like the skinniest little tires. Okay, so apparently the auto-loading part of this, I have to like back up and grab each pallet
Yeah,
individually.
you have to, once it stops, you back up a little bit, click it again. And then if it stops, you back up or pull forward again and click it again. Yeah, it's very touchy. Oh, train's back. Back on the map. I'm gonna rent it.
I was gonna say rent it real quick and get the rest of our wood chips sold off. Boy, this is finicky.
Yeah, I figured if we could wait for the AI or the computers just to bring it back on the thing, then we could do it.
Alright, well there's that.
It's coming.
We got
Coming.
4,000 liters of eggs. You've already taken care of your buffalo as well. Did we get any new buffalo? Still at 48 buffalo.
Yeah. Here comes the train. It's coming. We're at 1.5 kilometers, everybody. So pretty much I'll load it up, get it off the map, and then wait until it comes back on the map on its own.
You got 122,000 liters of slurry.
I know.
Are you using that to like fertilize your field yet?
Started to.
Noise.
I mean, when we needed to.
I see the train.
Waiting for it to come back to the station right now.
It's in reverse. It's coming right towards your face.
Yep. It should appear on the map in a second.
Well, that's good. At least we'll be able to sell off the rest of our stuff. Should be 200,000 liters sitting there waiting.
No, because I kept filling it up, so it's 500,000.
Oh, so we're gonna have to wait again.
As you were emptying it, I was loading it
Ah.
in there. So we'll have to use the train at least one more time after this one.
Hmm. Good luck with that.
It's okay. I'll just send it, let it come back, the AI to bring it back on the map, then we'll be good.
Hi, Jess.
Hello. Hi.
Here she goes. There she goes. There she goes again.
Okay. Shit. Slam on the
I was gonna say,
Damn.
did you stop early enough?
No. Good God. I literally. Jesus, man. The entire train just went past.
Oh yeah, yeah. I found that out the hard way too. Wait till you get it loaded and go off the map from the train station over there. You'll get to one spot and then it'll literally hit like Back to the Future speed.
What chips?
You'll see what I mean in a minute.
What chip? There you go. I think it's loading up the middle one. Yeah.
Well, did you select the wrong thing, Jess?
Yeah.
Are you sure? If you're loading the middle one. Sounds like you selected the wrong thing.
No, I got wood chips in there. It held 90,000.
Do me a favor, Jess.
What?
Pop out of the driver's seat real quick.
About it? Okay. Alright.
Hi.
Oh.
You can get back in. I just wanted to teleport up here.
Oh, okay.
There she goes. There she goes. Ah! I just died. Ah! Girl's dangerous. She also can't figure out how to reverse or go forward, apparently.
No, I'm trying to load this up.
I'm on the state car. See, if you stay on the stake car instead of the flatbed, you've got a thing at the front and the back that'll keep you in place
Oh.
for future reference. You know what I mean by stake car, right? You know, the one with the log forks. Wonder what happens if I'm staying in this and then you yeet me off the map.
We'll find out.
We are going to find out. Oh no! I glitched through! You went the wrong way. I guess you're going that way, huh?
Yeah.
Why are you going that way instead of this way?
Longer train ride.
Of course it is. You do realize we got to do another one of these?
I know.
Train go wee. That's exactly what she was thinking.
Da-da-dum-bum-bum. Whee! Da-da-dum-bum-bum. Yeah, look, there's a poplar field is harvested.
Somewhere out there, there's a person on a train going really fast. Like really fast.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna wait until the train comes back on the map on its own. And then that's when we rent it.
Hi, Jess.
Hi.
You didn't blow your horn. Too late. Nah, I heard it.
To the next town. Yes.
Hey, look, we got paid.
You got mail. I don't think it's back on the map yet.
I'm gonna try to see if it'll come back.
Okay. so we have 200,000 liters wood chips left to sell.
It's at 800, 900 meters. Come on, stop and start reversing. Boy, it took a long time to stop.
49, 48.
It's coming back. So yeah, you can get it to work. I think we just goofed it up by hitting the button too many times. It should be showing up for me any moment.
So where are you going on the train?
To go fill up the rest of it.
Oh, you're not going to Kentucky?
Huh? Why would I go to Kentucky?
I'm just trying to make conversation. We're waiting for a train. Just 2 passengers in the night. Or the morning. There it is. Choo-choo!
Don't you dare steal the train.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't you do it.
I'm not doing anything.
Uh-huh.
Wait.
Don't you do it.
Was it square to get into it? I forgot. Ah, no!
Get out of the train! Come on, man.
Okay. Exit! Exit!
Really?
Yeah, I forgot to hit the brakes.
This is why we can't have nice things. Okay, I'm gonna smack you. If you would have got it and drove off, I actually might have smacked you. Drive. Nope, no horn.
Aww.
Because you're mean.
Yay! We got the...
Alright, here we go. See if we get to Back to the Future speed. We're doing 50 at the moment. Could have swore it went much faster when we went to leave the other side. It was like it was doing 50, but then it like sped up. Maybe it has to have something on it. You're welcome. What was that?
Laughing and
No, something like glitched. Alright, we'll get our wood chips loaded up and we'll be done. And the next stream, it starts all over again.
How'd you jump at this thing? This log thingy? This log cage thing?
Oh, you just jump into the state cars from the side.
Okay.
Right.
Make it happen, Cap.
80,000 liters to fill up and we're done. So we did end up getting it all sold off. Just took a lot longer. So I don't think we'll be doing this again.
Nope. It was fun. Alright, let's go, Captain.
Yeet.
Oh no, I glitched. Oh, wait, I'm good. Oh,
40.
Where'd I go? Did I fall through?
50.
I fell through it. I'm literally... I'm actually in the concrete.
Well,
Immersion broken. Yay.
another $200,000 in the bank. Look at us. We got money. We got money. All right, Jess. Look at that. We did the
Yay.
things.
We did things.
We got our chickens going. We got all the chickens at the moment. We got all the corn harvested. All of the poplar harvested. And canola gets harvested in July. Or June. June. And then August it gets planted again. In April, we do have to replant our corn/soy. So I think we'll do soy.
Do soybeans. Do some beans of solid.
Do me a lot of soybeans, man. Did you want to plant this year?
Yes.
Okay. So, you know that you have to use the John Deere planter,
Yay.
and then you'll have to set it for soybeans.
Okay.
But other than that, I think that's where we're going to go ahead and end off for the day. So thank everybody for dropping in. I hope you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. What up, Lucky? How's it going? But,
Hey, Lucky.
yeah, I hope everybody has a good rest of your weekend. If you like what I'm doing, punch the like button. Leave a comment below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as always, we will see you in the next video.